What's up, guys? This is William from Negro Ranemy. And guys, when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, I heard all these comedians all chimed in and how they felt about it. But guys, this is what's going on now. A lot of these comedians now know that people they can get attacked on stage. And who do you think the next person is the one that gets attacked? Who do you think is the guy that people love to hate the most? Dave Chappelle. He did that last video on Netflix and he did those transgender jokes. Everybody was after Dave Chappelle. So he would be the next in line to get attacked. And Amy Schumer, when she was at the Oscars, she was afraid. You saw her afraid face when Chris Rock got slapped, because that's when she realized that these comedians now, people are coming after them. People are so bold now to come out of the stands and come and just attack Dave Chappelle. And it just so happens that Chris Rock was on the same stage with Jamie Foxx, but the attacker didn't attack Chris Rock. The attacker went after Dave Chappelle. So guys, let's go ahead and roll the film. But what happened is, because this attacker had Dave Chappelle, Jamie Foxx, Chris Rock, they were all up on the stage. I think they all attacked the guy that came on there. So they got a few shots into the guy that attacked Dave Chappelle. People thought it was just a joke, but then the guy came up and started attacking him and pulling the gun on him, on Dave Chappelle. But luckily the comedians were able to disarm him and take him away. But guys, it's getting crazy out here for these comedians. Everybody out here just giving them the Will Smith special. Even they don't care how dangerous you are. People pulling up to Mike Tyson, putting hands in his face, pulling guns on him, and throwing bottles at Mike Tyson. These people don't know how to act. Let me show you what was going on here.
Whenever you're in trouble, Jamie Foxx will show up in the sheriff's hat. It was a trans man.
Oh, come on.
Is that Will Smith?
Yeah, guys. Oh man, it's getting crazy out here. So Chris Rock was at the comedy, but they did not want Chris Rock. They didn't even want Jamie Foxx. They wanted Dave Chappelle, and Dave Chappelle said it was a trans man that came after him and knocked him out. So they were not happy with his Netflix special that he had a couple months ago, and he was making a whole bunch of jokes, and then at the end he made some trans jokes and even repeated some of the jokes that a lady that opened up for Dave Chappelle was a trans woman, and they never had any issues. But I guess at that time, people were trying to cancel Dave Chappelle, and then I guess now everybody's giving the Will Smith special. Everybody out here giving the Will Smith special, but it's just getting outrageous, guys. So Dave Chappelle Hollywood Bowl performance Tuesday came to a temporary screeching halt when somebody rushed the stage and attacked the comedian, and it was especially scary because we've learned that the guy also pulled a gun on him. It was at the end of his show, the Netflix is a Joke Show festival, that a guy came up there and attacked it. So at least they got through the whole set. But it was right at the end. That's when they decided to do this crazy stuff. He had a replica of a semi-automatic gun and also a knife attached to the gun. So he was going to do some kind of harm and damage to him. But they were able to dismantle the comedians. Now I guess they're aware that they can be attacked on stage, so they already know to watch out for people. And then they had security, they had police come out, and the entertainers got a couple shots into the guy that ran up before the police came in and got him off and dismantled him. And even Busta Rhymes was there. Holy, Busta Rhymes was there. What he doing over there? He must have been in the back or maybe the front seat. So maybe the front seat entertainers must have jumped on the stage and decided that they're going to press brother. Unlike the Oscars where everybody just sat there and watched them, they were actually going to do something. So Brianna Sox said, just came out of Hollywood Bowl where a man charged Dave Chappelle on stage and got his ass kicked by at least 10 people. So it was a swarm of entertainers that started to beat him up. They said it ain't going to go down like that. It's not going to be like the Oscars where all these white folks don't do anything about it and just watch it. When you take that into the hood, you take some of that nonsense into the hood and you try to do that to some of these hood actors and entertainers, they're going to beat your ass up. Come on, you got Busta Rhymes, Jamie Foxx, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, come on now. And probably the front row is all black people. That's not going to go down. Some white guy going up there trying to beat them up. This is not the Oscars. He's going to learn today. Dave continued with intelligent and telling the audience, I don't know if that was part of the show. I grabbed the back of that guy and his hair was so spongy and absorbent. Now get this guy out of here. Chris Rock always be asking, was that Will Smith? And then he hug his pal, was that Will Smith? Oh man, guys, I had to wake up early, to bring this entertaining news to you, but Amy Schumer, just like all the other comedians, are starting to realize that they can get their ass knocked out on stage for telling some offensive jokes. It's getting real out here for entertainers. But anyways, guys, what y'all think? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I also got a Patreon for all my band videos. I'll leave your comments down below. And that's all I gotta say. Bye-bye.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.